Good morning. Let's try that again. Good morning. Much better. I'd like to thank all of those who have come to celebrate the accomplishments of all of our graduating students in health sciences and nursing. As you can see, we have a packed house. As for some housekeeping, I'd like everyone to be aware of the exits that are around you so that you know where they are. So if you just take a moment to look around you and notice where the exits are located. If you could take a moment as well to silence your cell phone. We will have light refreshments following the ceremony. Every student that just processed in has accomplished something monumental that they should be proud of. All healthcare programs are both a challenge and an honor to be accepted into and also successfully complete. And the pinning ceremony that we are here today to celebrate with them in symbolizes a student's hard work and dedication to their course and clinical work. Pinning marks a transition from student to practitioner. Each of you in these front rows has completed your coursework and are competent to provide health care to our society. As we pin each of you, this is considered your official welcome into your profession, the completion of your educational requirements, and your transition into your profession. Behind me on stage are some of your faculty who began at some point right where each of our current students are today. I'd like the faculty on stage to take a moment to be recognized. Many of our faculty began in a certificate or an associate's degree program and now hold higher degrees. I am too one of those stories. I started as a CNA and then worked as a phlebotomist, and then I became a nurse, and I worked through my education to where I am today. Some begin and remain in the profession that they've worked hard in and worked toward reaching today, and others continue on. Whatever your path is, we are so glad that you chose Bristol to be part of your journey. If everyone, well, we're going to wait just 1 minute. We'd like Alicia, who's going to sing our national anthem, to come forward. If everyone could please stand for the national anthem. Are you ready?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn early light, oh, so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our land was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You did a beautiful job. I'd like to take a moment to introduce President Laura Douglas, to both welcome and greet all of you this morning to present our keynote address. President Douglas.
Good morning and welcome to our Health Sciences pinning ceremony, and congratulations to our graduating students. It must feel really great to be graduating. It's been quite the journey for you. Your hard work and perseverance have earned you great accolades. You have made us, the faculty and staff, very proud. When you first arrived at Bristol, we saw your potential, and we had the privilege of watching you grow and develop into the healthcare professionals that you are today. We observed you in your clinicals and field work, and we watched you build relationships with one another, form study teams, and cheer each other on. You have made your family members proud and your loved ones proud, and we congratulate them as well for their part in helping you to achieve this important milestone. You are now ready to join an excellent healthcare team or continue your studies in the field. You will be valuable to any practice because time and time again, throughout your Bristol experience, you were able to use your intellect, creativity, and natural and learned abilities to rally, dig deep within, and innovate to solve problems that improve the health and lives of others. You have developed empathy and compassion, and you are well poised, no matter your discipline, to make our community a better place. As soon-to-be graduates, you are basking in the joy of finishing something that you started years ago. You had educational goals, and you achieved them. But your story does not end now. You are ready for the next chapter to continue your story. While you have been focused on making it through college, your next chapter will center around honing your skills, becoming a teammate in a new environment, and exploring how to create a balanced and fulfilling life for yourself. You'll be inventing yourself yet again, building on your empathy and compassion, focusing on our societal issues, helping people make better choices, and making the world an even better place. I hope that your story will include how you will give back to your community. Research shows that helping others benefits our own health and well-being. Helping others not only makes the world better, it makes us better people. As you know, helping others makes us feel good. It promotes physiological changes in the brain linked to happiness. It creates a sense of belonging. It gives us purpose. It helps us live longer, and it's contagious. It makes other people feel good too. Once you get settled into your careers, I encourage you to find your niche in the community. Maybe it's volunteering at a food pantry, working for animal rescue, tutoring those that need academic support, playing music to create joy, planting gardens that provide healthy produce, putting flags on graves of our veterans, or joining local organizations to serve individuals in need. Some of you will go directly into the workforce, and others will continue your studies elsewhere. Whichever path you choose, I encourage you to build your story through helping others. Make your story your own and make it a wonderfully happy story of purpose, fulfillment, and gratitude. Now, as president of Bristol Community College, I would be remiss if I did not personally invite everyone here today to come to Bristol to complete a college degree. We have a program called Mass Reconnect, which provides free community college that includes tuition and fees to those who are over 25 years of age. Free, yes. And as early as this coming fall, we may be offering free community college to those who have yet to earn a degree under the name of a new program called Mass Educate. Yes, that's right, free community college for all, including those who are fresh out of high school. So there is no better time for college, and I want you to know that we will assist you every step of the way, just like we have to the graduates sitting in front of you. Students, congratulations on receiving your pins today, and best wishes tomorrow as you walk across the stage and you turn your tassel from right to left to demonstrate that you indeed are a Bristol Community College alum. Congratulations.
Good morning again. Each one of you started this journey toward a career in healthcare during a difficult time, often with COVID still here, sticking with us, and in the world of healthcare, and yet each of you chose to enter the profession to help others. When you began, the people in your program, your classmates, the faculty and staff were strangers, and today these people sitting to your left and right are now your colleagues and friends. Your success here shows a strength in each of you that deserves a round of applause. I would like to ask Director Jennifer Pimentel to the podium to present our newest recognition awards.
Our students participate in numerous clinical experiences here within our community. Clinical means that our students are providing hands-on care to members of our community at locations such as community centers, primary care offices, schools, long-term care and rehabilitation centers, and acute care hospitals. This allows them to act within the role they are training for, alongside certified and licensed professionals. Over the years, we have seen our students demonstrate exemplary moments of knowledge and skill within these settings, and therefore have created a new recognition program across all of our health science and nursing programs, hereby known as the Bristol Community College Health Sciences and Nursing Hawkeye Award for Clinical Excellence. Students will be nominated by clinical faculty members when they are observed going above and beyond in their role at the clinical setting. As we move forward, this will become a semesterly recognition program. However, we are excited to host our inaugural recognition ceremony here with you today. So we're going to start off with nursing. Here we are. Thank you. So it is only fitting that we share the first award with the student who inspired its creation. I had the pleasure of being the student's first clinical faculty member. In their first nursing clinical, which for context is only about 4 weeks during their first semester, this student quickly recognized and reported a change in a patient's heart rhythm and rate. Together, we advocated for the patient to be ordered an EKG, and when we were able to conduct this procedure together, we discovered a new onset atrial fibrillation, a potentially fatal cardiac arrhythmia that led to the patient being transferred to a higher level of care for closer observation and monitoring. Without the student's strong assessment skill, quick recognition, and timely reporting, the condition could have gone amiss and had severe consequences for the patient and their well-being. This semester, we had several graduating students recognized for demonstrating exemplary clinical skill. This student once again demonstrated their ability to quickly recognize, assess, intervene, and in the words of their clinical instructor, save someone's life. These are the moments of clinical excellence that we want to recognize and share not only with the members of our Health Science and Nursing Department, but across Bristol and our community. I'm honored to welcome the first recipient of the Bristol Community College Health Science and Nursing Hawkeye Award for Clinical Excellence, Lucy Creador. So our next recipient is from Medical Assisting. This year was the first year that Bristol Community College developed a partnership for student clinical experiences with South Coast Family Practice at the Truesdale Clinic. After their exceptional experience with one of our medical assisting students, they are eager to continue to host students from Bristol for clinical practicum experiences. Why? Because this student exemplifies the medical assisting profession. The office manager praised this student in many regards. For instance, when walking patients to their exam rooms, the student would be seen offering a hand or an arm for assistance. Their ability to speak additional languages allowed them to easily connect with the diverse patient population. They understand how important the respect we offer the patients in our care truly is. The student was also noted to truly enjoy the experience that they were offered, not watching a clock or sitting around waiting for something to do, but by taking action with things as simple as cleaning and stocking examination rooms. The student always asked how they could help, and in return did anything that was asked. All of the staff at the Truesdale Clinic made such positive comments about this student, including their compassion and genuine investment in growing into the medical assistant that they wanted to be. Many of the staff also shared their encouragement for this student to continue to pursue educational opportunities and grow within the field of healthcare, as we are in need of more caregivers like them. This student has persevered and proven themselves as a medical assistant that any healthcare facility would be both lucky and honored to have. Congratulations to Jenny Benavides Creador. And lastly, we would like to recognize somebody from our Occupational Therapy Assistant program. During their time in occupational therapy, the student consistently acted as both a peer and a faculty resource, always going above and beyond the expectations of the student role. In all fieldwork, educators reported the student exceeding their expectations. The student assisted in the creation of resource binders for staff and fieldwork students working with homeless veterans. And most notably, the student collected resources and information to create the Bristol OTA Student Survival Guide, a 30-page document that is rich with tips, tools, and valuable resources for all current and future students within the OTA program. The Occupational Therapy Assistant program is honored to recognize their first recipient of the Hawkeye Award for Clinical Excellence, Jackie Albernaz. Congratulations to all of our recipients. We will now begin the pinning of our graduates. Students are being recognized by program and in alphabetical order. I would like to welcome Dr. Kelly Hiller, Program Director of Medical Laboratory Technology, formerly known as Clinical Laboratory Science, and Phlebotomy, to the podium.
Good morning. Clinical laboratory science, newly renamed medical laboratory technology, is the health profession that provides laboratory information and services needed for the diagnosis and treatment of disease. Upwards of 70% of all diagnoses are made based off of laboratory data, and laboratory staff work diligently to provide timely and accurate results. This process begins with the phlebotomy staff. Phlebotomists collect specimens for the laboratory and are at the forefront of our laboratory services, ensuring patient identity, specimen quality, and patient safety. Clinical laboratory scientists, or medical laboratory scientists, perform a variety of laboratory tests, ensure the quality of test results, explain the significance of laboratory tests, evaluate new methods, and study the effectiveness of laboratory tests. This year is a special year for us because we are celebrating 50 years of graduating medical laboratory technologists. 50 years. We are so very proud of our graduates this year, and this class truly is as special as the year is. I would like now to introduce to you our clinical lab science students, our last graduating clinical lab science class, Kristen Condon and Samantha McWinney, and our phlebotomy student, Celia Hiller, who will share with you what receiving their pin means to them.
As we sit here today, surrounded by our friends and loved ones, it's difficult to express what this day and this pin signifies to me. The foremost thought I have is that this pin is an embodiment of our dedication to our studies, to bettering ourselves for people we love, and dedication to our future as healthcare professionals.
I think I speak for many of you as I do for myself when I say that this pin represents memories. Memories of countless group study sessions, words of encouragement, and sticking your classmate with a needle for the first time. As we progress into our careers, we can look at this pin and remember our experiences, the friendships we made, and all of the times we had to explain to our families what exactly it is that we are studying for.
This pin also represents the unwavering enthusiasm and commitment our professors embody. We would not be standing here today without their invaluable support and expertise. Professor Cinco, Dr. Hiller, and Professor Fonseca have shared their skills and knowledge to prepare us to join the workforce. Our professors' love for teaching and passion for healthcare has been contagious and encouraged us all to follow in their footsteps and improve the lives of others.
In these exciting transitional times, it is important to reflect on all we have accomplished. As we stand tall, proudly wearing this pin, let it remind you of the incredible journey that brought us here. No matter where you started, look at how far you've come. This pin serves as a reminder that our journey continues and we are equipped to face the exciting challenges ahead.
When I think of what receiving this pin means to me, I think about where I am now in life. I am in high school, I'm a senior, and as you can imagine, this year has been very busy with many college applications. One college asked for an essay about what brings me joy. I wrote about my newfound joy as a phlebotomist. I decided to take the phlebotomy certificate program here at Bristol to learn new skills and help me make an informed decision when choosing a career path. This class was difficult, and when we had labs, I didn't let my anxiety get to me. And the first time I drew blood, I did it perfectly, and I continue to work hard to improve my skills. My clinical rotation at a local hospital was an amazing experience, and when I finished, I was overwhelmed with pride and a newfound joy in learning. After this experience, I felt confident going into my senior year. Now my grades are the best they've been in a long time. I'm no longer disappointed in myself, and I am proud of who I have become. This experience helped me decide that I wanted to be in healthcare, and I am going to continue my education here at Bristol in the Medical Laboratory Technology program. This pin symbolizes to me the hard work that I put in, a discovery of who I can be in school, my clinical experience, the new confidence I found, and a new phlebotomy career as I was hired at my clinical site. I am certain that this will help me shine, serving my community in healthcare, excel in my studies in health sciences, be a great teammate, and be the best healthcare professional that I can be.
We are now going to start pinning our graduates. If the class of 2024 graduates of the Clinical Lab Science and Phlebotomy program could please stand and move to the end of the row and over to the stairs to be pinned. We're starting with Clinical Lab Science. Cassandra Braga. Kristen Condon. Colin Griffiths. Samantha McWhinney. Ethan Oliveira. Elise Marie Quinones. Tessia Simoes. Letitia Vindeja. Congratulations to the last class of our CLS program. We will now pin our phlebotomy students. Lila Berg. Alexis Brickhouse. Nyasia Butler. Veronica Demura. Sophia Diaz. Heather Doucette. Michaela Estrella. Chimène Felice Millord. Lizzie Fleming. Celia Hiller. Celia is also a dual enrollment student. Nadia Howarth. Nadia is also a dual enrollment student. Yanula Montiero. Matilde Tavares. The next program that will be pinned is our dental hygiene program. After Professor Broderick speaks, our student speaker, Lauren Antunes, will speak. Lauren, if you could come to the side of the stage.
Thank you, everyone. Bristol's dental hygiene program produces dental hygienists. Our dental hygiene graduates are eligible to become licensed oral health professionals by taking a series of written and clinical examinations. Dental hygienists focus on preventing and treating oral diseases, both to protect the teeth and gingiva, and also to protect patients' total health or systemic health. Most dental hygienists will perform oral health care assessments that include the review of patient medical histories, dental charting, oral cancer screening, and evaluation of periodontal health. They expose and process and interpret dental radiographs. They remove plaque and calculus from above and below the gingival margin using dental instruments, administer local anesthetics, educate patients on proper oral hygiene techniques to maintain healthy teeth and gums, and counsel patients on the importance of good nutrition for maintaining optimal oral health. In addition to treating patients directly, dental hygienists may also work as educators, researchers, and administrators. Thank you, family and friends, for coming to campus these past 2 years and volunteering your time, support, for our students to practice on real patients, which many of you have done to come in for us. Thank you. And I would like to open up the floor now to Lauren Antunes so she can say some words about the program.
Hello, my name is Lauren Antunes, and I'm the proud class president of Dental Hygiene 2024. Starting this program with a background in the dental field, I thought I had a good grasp as to what I was getting into. But this program is more than I could have ever imagined. I have not only come out with more knowledge, a new career, but more importantly, a new sense of self. Going through this program and studying so incredibly hard for 2 years, all while life keeps happening in the background, is something we can all truly be proud of. I personally am so excited and thrilled to get my dental hygiene license within the next coming months and starting my career in a periodontal office. I'm going to take a much needed break before continuing to get my master's degree so that I can teach dental hygiene clinically and help shape future dental hygienists. The past 2 years of being in the dental hygiene program has not only been challenging, humbling, and an uphill battle, but look at us, we did it. This program, while it is difficult, you come out on the other side with lifelong friends and an amazing career where you get to impact the lives and oral health of so many people. Bristol Community College has truly helped start my professional journey and that of my classmates, so thank you.
If the class of 2024 graduates of the dental hygiene program could please stand and move to the end of the row to be pinned. Sarah in the middle. Professor Broderick will be reading names. Professor Wilhelmsen and Dr. Mauerger will be pinning the students.
Okay. Jasmine Amin. Lauren Antunes. Haley Bigelow. Tanisha Barros. Naomi Carlson. Lindsay Ferreira. Jessica Gonzalez. Amanda Grant. Lydia Mansour. Isabel Marquise. Madison Martins. Kelsey Montanez. Okay. Melanie North. Sierra Pereira. Tina Fu. Collie L. Pyers. Denise Slinko. Angela Lopez Vargas. Did I say it wrong? Ina Zagvazadine.
Our next programs to be honored include medical assisting and EKG. Laura Poulis and Latia Samido are the two students that will be speaking on that behalf. If you two want to come up this way, you can. Medical assistants work alongside physicians, mainly in outpatient or ambulatory care facilities, such as medical offices and clinics. They are usually the first clinician you meet when you visit your doctor. They are most likely the ones to take your medical history, take your blood pressure, weigh you, review your medications, assist the physician with certain procedures, perform an electrocardiogram, update your medical records, schedule appointments, assist with billing, collect laboratory specimens, and administer medications or injections. Medical assistants learn a myriad of procedures and processes to ensure that your doctor's visit and follow-up visits go smoothly and as beneficially as possible for you. If you're here supporting a new medical assistant, we thank you for volunteering as a test patient for blood pressure checks and other homework assignments. Our EKG program goal is to prepare students to become proficient professionals that are competent in electrocardiography as an electrocardiography or an EKG technician. EKG technicians operate non-invasive equipment which prints graphic tracings of electrical impulses transmitted from our hearts. The technician is responsible for maintaining the equipment and supplies, preparing the patient for the test, and monitoring the patient during the procedure. That graphic tracing aids in the diagnosis of heart disease, monitors the effects of drug therapy, and analyzes any changes of the condition of the patient's hearts over a period of time. In addition to performing routine diagnostic EKGs or electrocardiograms, EKG technicians may specialize in continuous ambulatory monitoring or Holter monitoring, or cardiac stress testing. Holter monitoring is what records a patient's cardiac rhythm for anywhere from 24 to 48-hour periods while patients pursue their normal activities and routines. Cardiac stress testing monitors and records a patient's cardiac rhythm during exercise. Additional duties for EKG technicians may include scheduling appointments, data entry into computerized machines, and typing of physicians' interpretations and maintenance of patient files. I'd like to welcome Laura to the stage to speak about medical assisting.
Hi, everyone. I'm blessed to be able to stand here today and receive my pin for medical assistant. My classmates and my professors are all amazing people, and I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to learn with them and from them. I have my children and my dearest friends to thank for dealing with me while I have continued my education, and I know I can count on them to be by my side as I pursue a degree in nursing. Thank you all.
I'd like to welcome Latia here to speak about EKG.
Hi, good morning, honored guests. esteemed faculties, parents, and all the graduating class of 2024. My name is Latia Samito. I am here today to receive my Certificate of Completion pin from the Electrocardiography EKG Certificate Program. Taking this course has helped strengthen my academic pursuits and personal growth. Receiving this pin is such an honor for me, and I am incredibly grateful I got this opportunity to enroll in college and attain a quality education to help assist in my future career as a medical assistant. I just want to thank all my professors, classmates, and program coordinator for supporting and helping me further drive to succeed. You all also help motivate me to rise above my difficulties and reach these goals. You are truly an inspiration in my life. Thank you all for your guidance throughout everything. It has been a pleasure working alongside all you. I want to wish all the graduates here today best wishes, prosperity, and growth in your new career field. Thank you.
The class of 24 graduates of the Medical Assisting and EKG program, if you could please stand and move to the end of the row to be pinned. And since you're all on this side, you can stand and come this way around. Professor Angela Tebow will be pinning you this morning. Going to start with medical assisting. Jenny Benavidez Criador. Miriam Benjamin. Sandra Leal. Maddie Medeiros. Laura Poulis. Sophie Victoria. Rachel Almeida. Nope. Cassidy Aguiar. Amethyst Amaral. Mandy Kunha. Christy Grillo. All right, I'm going to keep asking. Yay! Latia Samito. I'd like to welcome Director Jennifer Pimentel to the podium.
Each of you in the audience has experienced an encounter with a nursing professional, whether assisting a newborn to take their first breath or holding one's hand as they take their last. Nurses play a supporting role in life's most profound moments. However, there is a lot that you do not understand about nurses. Did you know that to obtain initial licensure in nursing, whether you graduate from a diploma, associate's, baccalaureate, master's, or doctorally prepared program, all candidates take the same licensure examination. Did you know that our students dedicate time equivalent to or exceeding that of a full-time job to complete the Bristol nursing program and stand before you today? It is not an easy road to travel, but it is a worthwhile one. I want to welcome nursing student Kirsty Botello to the stage to share what being PIN means to our students.
Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, fellow nursing students, and beloved friends and family. Today, as we celebrate the accumulation of years of hard work, dedication, and unwavering commitment, I am deeply honored to reflect upon the significance of the nursing pinning ceremony. This ceremony is more than just a ritualistic tradition. It symbolizes a profound journey of transformation, compassion, and service, a journey that has profoundly shaped me. The nursing pinning ceremony represents a profound rite of passage, an affirmation of my entry into a noble profession defined by its dedication to healing, comfort, and care. It marks the transition from student to practitioner, learner to caregiver, and individual to member of a dynamic and diverse healthcare community. The nursing pinning ceremony embodies the values and principles at the heart of nursing: integrity, empathy, compassion, and respect. As I stand here today, adorned with this symbol of honor and responsibility, I am reminded of the sacred trust that has been placed in me, the trust to advocate for those who cannot advocate for themselves, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health and well-being in all of its forms. But beyond its symbolic significance, the nursing pinning ceremony serves as a poignant reminder of nurses' profound impact on others' lives. It is a testament to the countless hours of study, clinical practice, and personal sacrifice that have brought us to this moment, a moment in which we stand on the threshold of a career devoted to making a difference in the lives of others. For me, this pinning ceremony is a celebration of community, a recognition of the bonds of friendship, support, and camaraderie that have sustained me throughout this journey. It is a tribute to the unwavering support of family, friends, and mentors who have encouraged, challenged, and believed in me every step of the way. As I look ahead to the challenges and opportunities in my nursing career, I am filled with gratitude and humility. I am grateful for the knowledge and skills that I have acquired, for the wisdom and guidance of those who have come before me, and for the privilege of being entrusted with the care of others during their most vulnerable moments. In closing, let us remember that the nursing pinning ceremony is not just a celebration of our achievements, but a celebration of our collective commitment to a noble calling. The calling transcends borders, cultures, and languages and unites us in a common purpose: to serve with compassion, to heal with kindness, and to make a difference in the world one patient at a time. Thank you.
We would like to welcome the Nursing Honor Program honorees to stand if the first row could please stand and move to the left of the stage. Matthew Adams. Tyler Aguiar. Selena Alves. Melisha Arkelis. Sarah Barabee. Jessica Aruda. Samantha Bentoncourt. Brianna Borges. Kirsty Botello. Raylene Brayton Costa. Jade Bro. Lisbeth Brousseau. Amy Cabral. Aaron Chacha. Natasha Carvalho. Molly Chronister. Caitlin Clement. Laylee Cologne. Denise Conde. Haley Cook. Michaela Costa. Lucy Criador. Jenna Davis. Ashlyn De La Rosa. Kyle Duarte. Paula Duarte. Catherine Dunn. Daniela Fernandez. Dafkar Juvarni. Chrissy Ferreira. Kimberly Fisher. Tiffany Foley. Elizabeth Gendreau. Sheila Gonzalez. Alicia Gonzalez. Biameli Gonzalez. James Hartman. Jesse Hicks. Ignatia Jewers. Joseph Kalini. Anna Kopchak. Hannah Levitt. Selena Lopes. Chloe Love. Kyle Marty. Samantha Matos. Kaylin McKenna. Alexandria Medeiros. Caitlin Messier. Kanisha Mitchell. Brandy Montanez. Anne O'Neill. Alexia Pacheco. Caitlin Pacheco. Rachel Pagan. Brittany Pauline. Sonia Pinault. Alexandra Poyant. Alyssa Quaintance. Mackenzie Rabolo. Suzanne Rigo. Brenda Lee Rodricks. Ashley Rosario. Courtney Servant. Ruben Sousa. Elva Talavera. Sarah Tatro. Katrina Tripp. Nicole Vader. And last but not least, Dale Withers. Thank you.
Our final program to pin today is our Occupational Therapy Assistant Program. So I would like to invite Megan Camo to come forward.
Hello and welcome for the OTA pinnings. Bristol's OTA program advances the mission. Oh, hello. Bristol's OTA program advances the mission of the college by providing an accessible, innovative, and inclusive education that prepares the students to enter the workforce as an entry-level occupational therapy practitioner. Occupational therapy enables people of all ages to participate in daily living activities. Occupational therapy practitioners focus on what's important to you, what's important in their everyday lives, hence occupations. And these are to promote health and well-being. Occupational therapy assistants work with individuals across the lifespan in a variety of healthcare settings and community settings. Bristol Community College's OTA program has prepared these 10 students today to support their community, to fulfill their dream of becoming a professional, competent, and respected occupational therapy assistant. I'd like to welcome Megan Como.
Hello, everyone. At last, we've made it here. Receiving our pins is something that we have longed for since we began our careers as students. I think I can speak for all 10 of us when I say that it is a true honor to be here today. To me, receiving my pin means many things. This pin, worn close to our hearts, serves as a physical reminder of the journey that we have embarked on as occupational therapy practitioners. It serves as a symbol of opportunity. When the opportunity knocked to become an OTA student, we answered the door. Now, as entry-level practitioners, receiving this pin has offered us quite possibly the greatest opportunity of all, to change others' lives. As we go into the field with open minds, open hearts, and brains full of knowledge, our pins will serve as a reminder to never stop growing and learning. I believe these pins serve as an indication of the immense personal growth that we have all achieved and will continue to expand upon. These pins are a bright, shiny memory of the hard work, the personal and professional connections we have built, and the incredible futures we have ahead. To most of us, our choice in pursuing this degree was not a choice, but a calling we were drawn to that will help bring meaning to the lives of many. We can only hope to be the tiny glimmer of light in what might be another's darkest time. To me, this isn't just a degree. This is the necessary beginning to a journey that has only just begun. Thank you to the incredible faculty who got us here to where we are now, We will forever be inspired by your willingness to teach and passion for this profession. It is because of you that we will wear this pins with pride. Congratulations, everyone.
And now I'd like to welcome the occupational therapy assistant students to the stage, please. I think we're small but mighty. I'd like to welcome Jacqueline Albernaz. Alicia Almeida. Kristen Christensen. Megan Como. Antonia Fernandez. Deja Pimentel. Amy Rodriguez. Amy just happens to be the valedictorian as well. Sorry, we're a little proud. Catherine Saucier. Ryan Soares, and unfortunately, on his way here, he sprained his ankle and will not be here, but we want to recognize Ryan Soares. And because of alphabetical order, Allison Tripp is last. I'd like to welcome Dr. Dorothy Chase back to the podium.
In all medical professions, we take a pledge to uphold ethical standards. The Hippocratic Oath is the oath that most are familiar with, the oath of ethics historically taken by physicians. It's taken from Greek medical texts and includes physicians taking an oath to uphold and swear by a number of healing gods. This oath is one of the earliest expressions of medical ethics in the Western world, establishing principles of medical and health care ethics that all of our professions also hold true. These types of oaths have morphed over time, and here we will be taking a professional promise in the form of an ethics pledge. I'd like to ask all of the students here today, our health science and nursing students that are soon to be graduating, to please stand and turn to the back page of the program to recite together the professional promise. Any other people in our audience today, as well as the faculty on stage who are healthcare professionals, I'd also ask to stand and also recite together the Professional Promise Ethics Pledge. I know, I put you all on the spot and made you stand. Are you ready? Okay. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for those I am responsible for with all the skills and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refrain from any action that might endanger life or health. I will keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor the code of ethics and uphold the integrity of my profession. Thank you. You may all sit down. I'd like to welcome Marie Kaczmarski for closing remarks.
As we come to the end of our program today, we would like to acknowledge an individual who has been instrumental in supporting the health science and nursing programs and our pinning ceremonies. Today, she is participating in her final pinning ceremony as the president of Bristol Community College. Dr. Laura Douglas is retiring from her role as president of Bristol Community College in January, and we would like to thank her for her tireless effort and support. Dr. Douglas, thank you for all that you do. And know, you're gonna have to stand. And know that you have a permanent invitation to all future pinning ceremonies.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. This is lovely. Thank you.
As we gather here today to celebrate the achievements of our health science and nursing honorees, I would like to take a moment in these closing remarks to reflect upon the journey that has brought you to this point. I would like to begin by expressing a heartfelt gratitude to our students. Your hard work, creativity, persistence, and enthusiasm is truly remarkable. You have not only excelled academically, but also demonstrated growth as professionals, now ready to embark on your careers in health science. Your achievements are a testament to your dedication, strength, and perseverance. I would also like to take a moment to thank the family and friends who have supported you as you've worked towards this day. Without their encouragement and support, reaching this day would not be possible. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge your faculty, who have been a cornerstone to your success. Faculty members, can you please stand? They combine their clinical expertise and passion for teaching to prepare students for the complex and dynamic healthcare environment. Their dedication and commitment have been the guiding light for you as students, and their tireless efforts in nurturing your talents and shaping your futures deserve our deepest gratitude. Thank you all. As you proceed in your career and face challenges, we hope that you will hear their voices leading you, guiding you, and you'll remember with pride where you came from. As we conclude our program today, we hope the experience you have had and the knowledge you have gained during your time here will stay with you, and that Bristol will always remain a part of you. Congratulations to the honorees of the class of 2024. This concludes our celebration today.